Irish guy, and yes, I know, in the eyes of Cristiano Ronaldo, the Europa League is about as important as toilet paper for rabbits. But go on then, I'm still gonna have a crack at my Europa League group stage predictions. Please, tell me I'm gonna get at least some right. Right, let's go. Group A, 4th FC Zurich. Yeah, Zurich are getting absolutely torn apart. Limb from limb. Poor Zurich, a small little village in Switzerland where people probably have to take communal baths in the local pond. Listen, they fought their way into the group stage after taking on European powerhouses like Linfield and Hearts. But I'm sorry, Zurich, this is where your journey ends. The likes of Bukayo Saka, Cody Gakpo are going to dance you into an early cuff. Sorry, Zurich, but bottom of the group, third, Bodo Glimt. Okay, yes, I know Bodo Glimt were a team which, according to all of you, nearly cancelled Jose Mourinho last year. 2021's answer to Udinese. There, I've acknowledged that result. Can we now all move on? Yes, I know that 6-1 defeat to something which sounds like a caravan Wi-Fi passcode. Yeah, that was embarrassing, but then Roma went on to win the whole thing. Listen, Bodo Glimt are a decent outfit from Norway and hard to beat, but no, sorry. The attacking talent of PSV and Arsenal is surely too strong for Bodo /Glimt. No, third in the group, second PSV Eindhoven. It's times like this I wish Patrick Vieira was the Arsenal manager. I know Mikel Arteta is doing a very good job, but Vieira is arguably every bit as good a coach. I mean, they're both former Arsenal midfielders who also graduated through the Man City coaching system, right? And then lads, we would have old enemies, Patrick Vieira and Ruud van Nistelrooy going head to head on a European night. Wouldn't that just make you stiffen the hips? Listen, I know PSV were tripped up by Rangers in the Champions League qualifiers, but no, they are scoring for fun in the Eredivisie. 22 goals in 4 matches. That's ridiculous. I mean, the likes of midfielders like Ibrahim Sangar, Xavi Simons, forwards like Cody Gakpo, Noni Madueke, and you know what? Even Luke de Jong. These are good players. Okay, maybe not De Jong. He's a bit of a moldy sock puppet, but no. Lad, this is the group where Madueke, a 20-year-old English attacking talent, this is the group where he utterly sets it on fire. Finally making a Premier League club that he actually exists. Doesn't he just have Crystal Palace written all over his face? Am I the only who can see that he's Wilfried Zaha's successor? I mean, good Christ, he spent 3 years in their academy as a boy. When Zaha was there, Palace, make it happen. First, Arsenal. This Arsenal squad, how are they in Europe's second tier? How did you convince Gabriel Jesus to sign up for Thursday nights? I'm sorry, but the likes of Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko, after half a decade of excellence at Man City, to now be playing on Thursday evenings. Oh, it's a bit degrading, right? I feel like if you asked Justin Bieber to spend his Thursday night shaving armpits and unclogging toilets down the local nursing home. I'm gonna say this, Arsenal will win every match in the group. I mean, this is the competition which will boost Jesus' total at the end of the season. I bet I got Fernando Torres somehow, because of the endless amount of games in the Europa League, and despite being a massive Chelsea flop, nearly ended up having a 30-goal season in blue, despite being an underconfident beanbag at Stamford Bridge. Lad, Jesus will help himself to 2 hat-tricks, and 9 goals in the group stage. Even Eddie Nketiah is going to help himself to 5 goals before the group is out. Honestly, this is easy, light work. I mean, Mikel Arteta could inject elephant tranquilizer into Aaron Ramsdale's neck 20 minutes for every match, and yeah, even a drooling corpse on the floor would still keep at least 4 clean sheets. And this is just easy. Group B, 4th AEK Larnaca. Yeah, here we've got AEK Larnaca. No, they're not a brand of Swedish toothpaste. It's a proud Cypriot club, who, I'm sorry, have no chance. I mean, sure, they've got an experienced coach, Jose Ultra, who's only 53 and has yet coached 16 different teams. I don't know much else about them. I mean, they've got a Nigerian forward called Victor Olatunji, who I guess could realistically be a less successful cousin of KSI. But other than that, not much to say. Bottom, next. Third, Dynamo Kiev. Third, sorry Dynamo. Second, Rennes. Listen, Rennes had a good season last year to pip Nice into the Europa League spots in France, and I know in the Conference League, I mean, they made light work of a group that Tottenham were in, but I think they'll trip up. By the way, can someone tell me what is going on with Jeremy Doku? This is an exciting Belgian wing wizard talent who was keeping Eden Hazard on the bench during Euro 2020 and was linked with every big club in the world, right? Well, he's got 2 goals in nearly 50 league games for Rennes. I'm sorry, but those stats are wet garbage. I mean, is he just not that good? Were we all hoodwinked? Is he really the Belgian Aaron Lennon? What is going on? First, Fenerbahce. Lads, Fenerbahce are odd. It's a club who happily tore up Mesut Ozil's contract and fed it to the toaster, but have gone out and molded a strike partnership of Michy Batshuayi and Josh King. And you know what the weird thing is? I think it will work. I think these two are going to be lethal in the Turkish league. I mean, apparently Batshuayi was close to a move to Nottingham Forest, but no, I mean, he's gone to Turkey. And for the first time since 2016, Batshuayi is not a Chelsea employee. He's done. He's free. Honestly, for him, it must feel like being released from prison. I mean, admittedly, a very swanky London prison where you get fed ice cream for breakfast with your own private jacuzzi. Honestly, it wasn't so much a prison, but a 5-star hotel. But a hotel that he couldn't leave. It was almost like he was chained to the radiator. But no longer is he going to be thrown about by a ragdoll by the Chelsea powers that be. And I'm going to say this. Batshuayi will be one of the top 3 highest goal scorers in the Europa League this season. I mean, really, last season's top scorer was a former Gateshead right back with 7. How did he win the tournament's golden boot? Surely there's got to be more goals in this competition this time out. I reckon King and Batshuayi will fire Fenerbahce through as top of the group. Group C, 4th HJK Helsinki. Right, here we've got HJK Helsinki with Connor Hazard in nets. I mean, he's a 24-year-old Northern Ireland goalkeeper on loan from Celtic. I mean, that's all fine, but why is his name Hazard? Why is an awkward-looking vanilla-flavour goalie from County Down sharing a surname with a £100 million galactic code? I mean, navigating through his family tree must be a baffling affair. I mean, what next? Is he second cousins with Beyonce Knowles? But playing between the sticks in this group is a health hazard. Tammy Abrams is going to build a hat-trick past him with his knob. Sorry, Helsinki, but you're getting battered. Maybe 1 point? Maybe? 3rd, Ludogorets Razgrad. Ludogorets will just not go away. You know, like an eczema rash on your crotch. They've been buzzing around Europe for years. This is a small team from Bulgaria, and yet they've been a permanent fixture in European competition for the last 10 years. I mean, remember when they nicked a Champions League draw against Liverpool? I mean, forget his current troubles at Leicester. That was the night where Brendan Rodgers had the world screaming for his head. But lads, not much to see here. 3rd, 2nd, Real Betis. This is an easy group. Come on, if Real Betis don't manage to find their way out of this, then Manuel Pellegrini might as well let the chairman burn his face in a fire. Well, this will be easy. They've got talent like Nabil Fekir, Borja Iglesias, William Carvalho, William Jose. Yeah, easy work. Although Amaidun is looking forward to a battle between 2 former Real Madrid managers. Lads, don't forget, when standing together in the dugout, the awkward element in the room will be that, yeah, Jose stole Pellegrini's burnabout job. Despite, in his final season, Pellegrini, he got 96 points in the league. I love Jose Mourinho, and it's an obvious upgrade, but 96 points! And he was sacked after that and just told to get a job in England where he'd go on to get insulted by Alan Pardew. You know, being mocked about his age, despite the fact Pardew's only 7 years younger than him. Honestly, Jose, when you travel to Betis, don't accept any coffee from Manuel after the match. He'll probably have stuck his knob in the cup. First, Roma. I mean, where else did you think I was going to put Roma? I mean, come on, this is Jose Mourinho in European competition. Lads, never mind winning the group, he's about to win the entire competition. And lads, there's already some big clubs in this tournament, and even more are going to be dumped into it after the World Cup. But still, Roma, this is now a rock-solid spine, and with a winner's mentality, and with a sprinkling of fairy dust and powder de bala skill. Oh lads, to everyone else, good luck. Group D, 4th Malmo. Bottom out. Next, 3rd, Union St. Gilloise. You know what smacks of weirdness? Brighton's owner, Tony Bloom, the man responsible for molding the hipster craze on the south coast. Yeah, well, he owns a side project sister team who play in a stadium no bigger than a fridge. I mean, their capacity holds less than Gillingham. And yet, they're the ones in the Europa League. The feeder team for Brighton and Hove Albion is in the same competition as Manchester United. Does nobody else think that stinks of oddness? What's even weirder is that they got a winger called Mo Salah. I mean, yeah, he's only born in May 2004, but you just know that at cocktail parties in New York, that billionaire Blue brags about paying the wages of Mo Salah. Well, yeah. 3rd, 2nd, Sporting Braga. Braga are another absolute fixture in European competition, right? Comfortably and consistently one of the best teams in Portugal. I mean, lads, they even reached the final of this thing when it was held in Dublin 11 years ago. I mean, I'm guessing their fans soon puked into their wallet when they wound up in Temple Bar and were being charged €11 for a pint of orange juice. But yeah, this will be a close fight between 2nd and 1st. I mean, top spot is really up for grabs. But you know what? I think they'll fall short. I think it'll go down to goal difference. That's how close it will be. 1st, Union Berlin. So, 2 unions in the same group. Union Berlin are a good team in the Bundesliga. They're going to spring a surprise. I reckon they're going to just Hey, Prague at the top spot. Just. Group E, fourth, Ammonia Nicosia. Lads, you know what's great about this wacky competition? It's that a managerial chicken nugget like Neil Lennon is going to be coaching at Old Trafford on a European night. I'm sorry, but the sight of both he and Steve McLaren in parallel dugouts at Old Trafford in 2022. What? I'm not sure whatever compelled a club from Cyprus to give Neil Lennon a ring. And lads, you're probably wondering, are there any tells in this Cypriot squad that, yeah, this is a Lennon team? I mean, has he left any obvious imprints? Oh, yes. 34-year-old Gary Hooper is playing up front. Gary Hooper, a former Scunthorpe and Leyton Orient striker, someone who quit Europe for Wellington Phoenix in New Zealand nearly 4 years ago, is going to be sharing the same pitch as Ronaldo and Varane. What? But yeah, bottom, getting slapped 6-0 at Old Trafford. Sorry, Neil. Third, Sheriff Tiraspol. Sheriff Tiraspol were everybody's favourite team in the Champions League last season. Moldovan milkmen who were tossed into the group of death and nearly qualified. They beat Real Madrid. So, come on lads, this is still a tough group. If you're in any other group, then sure, I give you a chance, but not this one. Second, Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad are a good team. I mean, they play some pretty stuff. They've got absolute majestic talents like Miguel Merino, Takafusa Kubo, and a Hall of Famer David Silva, who gets to hop on a flight back to Manchester. But I'm sorry, they're not topping this group. Choosing to sell Alexander Isak to Newcastle in the last week of August and failing to reinvest the cash, instead of just borrowing former Crystal Palace hamburger Alexander Sornoff. I mean, yeah, they both share the same first name, but that's where the similarities end. Sorda, despite a wonder season in Turkey, I think we all know that in mainland Europe, he's about as dangerous as a wet paper bag. First, Man United. My prediction is that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to play every game in the Europa League this season. I mean, what? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, I know he's on the bench in the Premier League, but I mean, for a winning lion like him, that's probably like being handcuffed to Susan Boyle's bath. Yeah, he's not going to enjoy it one bit. So unleashing an angry Ronaldo in Europe's second-tier competition, he is going to absolutely cause havoc. I mean, this is going to be so dangerous for everyone else. Come on, the likes of Rafa Varane, Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, Cristiano Ronaldo in the Europa League. Ronaldo will absolutely hate every minute of being in this tournament. I mean, this won't be a novelty. Every second he's on the pitch, for him, it'll be like spending time in a sewer. But yeah, he will still destroy this group. Group F, fourth FC Midtjylland. Well, obviously bottom of the group. Third, Sturm Graz. Yeah, third. Oh boy, is this an easy group. Second, Feyenoord. This group is so easy. Come on, Feyenoord. You know you're qualifying from this group. You know you are. Even though worryingly, you did begin pre-season by losing 7-0 to Copenhagen, that was probably enough to cause the chairman to snort blood out his nose. But I mean, your form in the Eredivisie has been solid. There's goals in this team. Yeah, second. First, Lazio. Maurizio Sarri has only ever won one cup competition in his life, the Europa League for Chelsea. I mean, you just know he loves the tournament. I mean, his house is probably decorated with photos of that night. Honestly, he's probably got Troop's crying face framed above his fridge. Lazio will take this competition seriously. And Sarri said this is a cup he can win again. Can you imagine a Europa League final between Roma and Lazio? What? But come on, Maurizio, he's nearly 70 years of age. He wants to buff up his medals cabinet before he retires. Honestly, right now, his CV is only a little bit more impressive than Steve Bruce. So he wants something to show the grandkids. So yeah, he will mop this group up. Group G, fourth Karabag. Yeah, bottom. Of course, third, Nuts. Now I'm not talking about Michael Jackson. Now this is a tough group, lads. This is the only group on the list where three clubs are all realistically neck and neck to qualify without any real favourites. I mean, Nuts will be wanting to win this group, but I think they're tripping up. Third, second, Olympiacos. Olympiacos have football heritage in Europe. They're going to finish second in this group. They're going to claw tooth and nail with a strong defence. Yes, second. First, Freiburg. Wow, Freiburg are a good team. Yes, they sound like something you'd order on the menu at Frankie and Betty's. But no, Christian Streich has molded a really good team in Germany. Lads, they're currently first in the Bundesliga. First, yeah, actual first. Above Bayern Munich. Of course they're going to win this group. Group H, fourth, Ferencváros. Lads, this is a group with teams from Hungary, Serbia, and Turkey. The atmosphere is going to be electric. Oh yeah, and Monaco. You know, a nice little comfy tax haven where everyone gets a Lamborghini. I mean, I don't think these are football fans that are exactly going to be chewing on broken glass and throwing dead pigs in the stadium. Lads, honestly, the fans in this group are going to be wild. Please, Plogden, please don't try and vlog this group. You'll probably come home with a face that looks like a mashed potato. But no, Ferencváros, the team who David Ginola once scored a worldie against, no. bottom. Third, Red Star Belgrade. Honestly, the atmosphere in this group is going to be on another level. Here we've got the Serbian champions. Lads, they'll give it a big go. And I reckon they'll at least smash Monaco at home out of the park. But the quality isn't there, so no. Third. Second, Trabzonspor. And here's the Turkish champions. You know, the club that dumped Daniel Sturridge as if he was a moldy banana skin. Listen, they should have enough to qualify. I mean, come on, they've got Marek Hamšík pulling strings in midfield, and I've already said it. Aston Villa's deflated balloon Trezeguet is going to be a Turkish league monster. Yeah, they'll get second. First, Monaco. Benoit Badiashile, Malang Sarr, Alexander Golovin, Takumi Minamino, Breel Mbolo, Wissam Ben Yedder. Yeah, I mean, yes, they might all get stage fright on a terrifying night in Belgrade, where I think they'll get thumped about 3-0. But other than that, easy work. Anyways, so what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your Europa League predictions. Let me know. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, as always. I'll talk to you in a while.